I'm sorry about my hair first thing this morning, but it's the morning after the Halloween party at Lalande, and I think most of today is going to be spent de-backcombing my hair. But first, I'm running downstairs to say goodbye to Tatinette and Stephen and Mummy and Percy because they're both going back to England.
Oh, good morning.
This is a sad morning, but the sight of you lot is cheering me up. I don't like this.
I feel like you're backcombing.
Yeah. Is this the first time you'd stayed in the tack room?
It is. I think I'm going to come and squat.
Oh, good, I'll let Michael know. He's got new squatters.
We'll all get cuddly together. I've known him for 20 odd years. I'm sure you won't mind.
Off to see Mummy and Percy. Hello? 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 Don't plug it, my darling. Mummy, I don't want you to go.
I don't want to go either. I'm very excited.
Think you nearly said excited instead of upset. The truth is out, isn't it?
No, I'm not a bit excited. I want to stay, but we have to go.
Morning, Percy.
Good morning. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. I like Mummy's dress. You're looking very 1960s, Mummy.
My dress.
Yes.
I'm so glad you're here because there are things we've never managed to.
Oh, great paperwork at the last minute.
Yes, this is for you, my darling, with great love.
This is all the chores I've got to do. Now the truth is out, isn't it? It's right now that we're finding out the extent of your hoarding whilst you were here.
Yes.
She's been squirreling food away into the fridge and not using it.
It's not the fridge, it's the freezer, so it doesn't really matter.
Do you want, just in case we forgot to give you some food one day?
Yes.
We never know where you're going to feed us the next day. You know?
Are you making fun of me?
Yes.
There are other goodies.
I bet there are other goodies.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, you can dip into my goodies if you like. Okay?
Well, that's not every day someone gets that offer.
You can dip into my goodies there and all that left for you.
Do you think that leaving a little bit of food in a freezer justifies abandoning your daughter?
Oh, it helps, doesn't it?
How many frozen pastries do you think you need for the journey?
Well, there could be huge backlog of people on the road.
Yes, and if there was a traffic jam, you would need 20 mini frozen pastries to get through it.
But that's a business opportunity. We're going to sell them.
Our needs are very few and small.
I'm going downstairs to see how Tatinette and Stephen are getting on.
Oh, okay.
I don't want you to go, Tatinette.
I don't either.
I know, we're all sad, we're all sulking.
But we have seen each other in 6 days.
Oh, it's all right for some, isn't it? Party time in Suffolk.
I heard you've had a lot of time in Chantal's house before.
Oh, yes. Many days spent there. It's going to be such fun.
We're both going to the same place. We're not necessarily following.
Okay, so you'll meet at the hotel on the way to England?
Yes.
All right. Have fun in the hotel tonight.
Oh, thank you. Is that paper dispensing?
Mummy and Percy.
Oh, we're not sharing the same room. You do realise.
Bye. See you next month. Bye. Love you both. See you next month.
Yes,
Bye. Thankfully, I have managed to fix my hair, and in the nick of time, because the architect's coming with the local planning department representative. We're still talking about the facade for the chateau and trying to work out exactly how to move the windows to make them much nicer on the back facade. The man coming is a specialist on historic architecture, so I'm really looking forward to seeing his take on what we should do. And before I go downstairs, I want to show you these lovely flowers that Pavlina put into my room to cheer me up as everyone was leaving today. And it's not just Mummy, Percy and my aunt and uncle who have gone, because Amaury and Natty are leaving this afternoon. They're celebrating the end of the B&B season by going on a romantic break to Budapest. But before they go, and whilst I'm in the meeting, I will leave you with time-lapse of just how far Amaury has got in the Grand Salon. Oh, and during the time-lapse, you will see there's a moment where he shows a piece of string against one of the bits of wood, and that's to show just how not straight that piece of wood is. He had to plane down every single piece that he used for the framing. gone mad, Molly, hasn't he?
Fans only, or only fans.
You never get it the right way round.
Work boots, safety glasses.
Do you want to explain why you're wearing a towel?
I don't want the dust to go into my underwear.
Okay.
He heard
Is this
it was
something to do with you? Yeah, that's right. Because
Yeah,
he doesn't
that's
usually do this, honestly. He looks very cheerful about it. Is there a reason that you two are being mischievous today?
We're just about to do the Movember thing again.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
going to be very homoerotic, shave-tastic.
And so today I get to see the final look.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe poor Natty's going to have to live with you looking like whatever you've chosen for a whole month.
than last year.
It's worse than last year. If it wasn't for Budapest, I wouldn't feel so guilty.
You're going on a mini break with her abroad.
Yeah. We're going to Budapest.
Okay, so we know there's one catastrophe over here. Would you like to tell us what happened when you were sitting in your van?
No.
Amaury? No. Would you like to tell us what happened to Dan when he was sitting in his van with that beard?
I sent Dan a text a few days ago saying, "Right, mate, how you doing? Blah 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 blah." Just a little catch up, and he sent me he sent me a picture of him fluffing up that bad boy, like that,
Which is horrific.
which is
by the
pretty
way.
epic. Followed by, "You would not believe what happened to me in the car park." He said, a lady pulled up.
Sat in the van watching my phone.
What did she say?
She was like,
Actually, 1 minute, Dan. Why were you waiting in the van?
sad single man who does laundry at the supermarket. She was like, are you okay? Are you sleeping in your van? I was like, no, just sat here waiting for my laundry. Have you eaten? Do you want me to buy you some food? I was just like, no. I was tempted to say yes, because I did quite fancy a burger, yeah. I was like, no, just wound the window back up and tried to ignore her.
That was pretty sweet.
It was
really sweet.
Unbelievably nice of the women.
I mean, I think under things you should not assume about people, like you shouldn't assume anyone is pregnant before you know, and you shouldn't assume anyone is homeless before you know.
If they're sitting in a vehicle, for example.
Yeah, it was more awkward the next day when I woke up on her sofa and said, I'm just going to my chateau. That was just an awkward morning, and it got weird from there.
I think you remember to bring pick the laundry up though.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I had a black bag in the laundry. Yeah.
Do you remember when you moved out and all his belongings were in bin liners?
You don't help yourself. You're like, I was talking to you and I've just forgotten which one's the rubbish.
Would you be amazed if I said some of them are still in bin bags and I just live out of the open bin bag?
Just the top,
Yeah.
the top layer.
Top layer.
You do realise Steph's got quite a large audience. You recounting this isn't going to look good on you, mate.
If anyone wants to sponsor Dan from me. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, okay, so in about half an hour, I'll be seeing some pretty magnificent things.
Oh.
I think you're going to look like a Victorian explorer.
I hope I look that sophisticated, yeah. Doubt it.
First. I can't wait to see what they're going to look like and what poor Natty is going to have to live with in Budapest. I've popped out to this side of the building to show you what we've been discussing with the architect. This is the facade that we've been concentrating on today, because this is by far the worst one in the chateau. The others are lovely, all really nice, and they make sense. So here we know that something needs doing, but what? And the specialist thinks that the best thing is for us to take all the render off and work out what happened at the time of the fire in the 19th century, because that's when they changed the layout of the windows. And we're hoping that by taking the render off, which needs to come off anyway because it's cement render here, so it's bad for the building, by taking it off we should find traces of the windows underneath and work out what exactly they did. Then we can decide whether the plan that we've got for lovely symmetrical windows is the right way to go, or whether we can find some sort of mixture between what was there before and what is there now to make it beautiful, but to chart the history of the building. It's incredible here because there are things to be done in every single inch of the chateau, but it does mean that whilst we're working on the chapel, which is far more urgent, we can be getting the plans exactly right for the facade. I'm going over to get Marie and Antoine because they have asked me for a tour of the new things that they haven't seen yet at Lalande. So the Grand Salon, the downstairs loo, and of course the tack room tower. Okay, into the tower. Voila, Marie and Antoine, I present the tack room tower. Do you want to go and have a look?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Modern life. Very nice. Ah oui, c'est ça, what I saw on the vlog, that the skirting still needs to be...
Yeah, the skirting just stops mysteriously.
Oh, it's like really lovely.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks good with your cardigan, Maddie. Let's go and have a look at the marquee. Can you see the hidden door, Antoine?
Yeah,
It's incredible. You can't even.
Ooh!
c'est beau.
It's incredible.
This is amazing. It looks beautiful, Steph. Well done. And even the chimney, it works quite well with the color.
I think so. Well, when it's on, can you imagine? Should be in about 2 weeks' time, I think, that we'll have it working.
This is really nice.
But it's not well done to me, it's Amaury. I mean, the panelling.
This is amazing. I was not expecting this.
And all of this.
C'est Amaury.
Amaury.
Yeah, all
Even
Amaury.
the little dent and everything.
Wow.
I know you've seen everything on the vlogs, but it's different. Yeah. It's different in person, isn't it?
Really nice.
Well, I would leave you there enjoying the spot, but there's one last thing to see, and it's the downstairs loo. Okay,
So
off to the loo. This is definitely one of my favourite rooms now.
Amazing.
I want to go to the toilet.
You're in the right place.
It is tiny. You don't, when you see it on the vlog, it looked bigger than it is
It's
actually.
minuscule,
It
tiny
is.
room.
Oh, c'est tellement beau. The quality of the wallpaper as well it's really nice.
Yeah, they did a great job, and I think that we ordered it and received it within 1 week.
Wow.
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, the painting is so beautiful. You see the details, Antoine.
Yeah.
C'est
The
magnifique.
little details.
But you're right, with like small rooms like this, you can do a bit more extravagant things.
Yeah, yeah. Because you don't spend too long there, and then it's
No.
just a little
Yeah,
surprise.
it's great. Oh, it's so nice. Well done, Steph.
I'm really happy you like it. Well, we've had a pretty good tour of the interior today. Let's carry on by going to see how Kirsty's getting on in the garden. Hello, hello. Aha!
Hello.
Spotted. I just came to get an update what's happening in the garden.
Okay.
It's such a gorgeous day, I couldn't stay away. Can I just say, our salad bed, that is magnificent. And they're so delicious. Especially this row, these mixed salad leaves.
Yeah, there's
good. See if I can just film a little bit underneath the peacock proofing. Yeah. Much needed peacock proofing, it must be said.
They're evolving. They have learned to jump on top of the mesh, flatten it, and then peck the stuff out from between their toes. So this is a temporary measure. We're actually going to make proper
nice
hard frame
cages.
soon. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's, you know how much I love the peacocks.
And you're also thinking of properly making the beds in brick.
These wood ones, they've served their purpose. They've done well.
They're moving over time. The more recent ones that Salma did are still good, but the ones that were done before that,
That's it.
they're starting to move already.
If we redid them in brick, they'd be much more substantial, firmer sides, and they wouldn't deteriorate like these. And then we can go about putting a proper frame on top of them. So there is no peacocking going on. They're completely out of the
Because I can see what they're doing right now. They are busy destroying a new area. What have they chosen to destroy today? And look at these. These were given to us by an absolutely lovely guest. And they're gorgeous. They're just a little reminder of who's really ruling the place.
Oh, don't I know it? They are really nice. Actually, they're ceramic, aren't they?
Yeah, and they were really, they stopped me from walking into the ends of some, you know, the really tall ones, a couple of times.
Getting a tomato came between the
Yeah, no, they're really clever. 3 of you? Oh, and a couple of, and another 2. Right, I see what's been going on.
You can't tell them off though.
No, look, they're too darling.
Got to find a way to coexist.
It's the Lalande way.
Oh yes. I've got a confession to make.
This is the Brussels sprout confession. It's really funny. I also thought they were Brussels sprouts.
To start with, I did. They had a rounded leaf, and every
Yes.
time I'd check and water, I was like, okay, no buds, no
Me
buds.
too. I kept coming out to find the buds.
And there was nothing. And I think what's happened is in the greenhouse when I started the trays, I normally do like 50 plus in each tray. I think the labels got mixed up.
So what is it? Do we even know what it is?
I think we've got Romanesco,
Oh, nice.
which is still cool, but they're like a little bit non-typical because I was waiting for them to produce on their stems, and they didn't.
They did, but it looks like it looks almost like a sprouting broccoli. It's weird. It's not.
Yeah, but it's not purple sprouting broccoli, which we've got in 2 other places in
Yes.
the garden. So let's go and have a quick look anyway, see what they're doing. I think this is the culprit, the purple sprouting broccoli. However,
Yes. That's what
further
I thought.
down, we've got the Romanesco type
that little
little heads. So maybe this is just, yes, it's definitely Romanesco. Look, there we go.
Oh, that's so pretty. Well, I much prefer that to Brussels sprouts.
Oh, there we go.
Bonus.
Well, I planned it all along. See, it was just, you know, just.
You are clever.
I know.
You know what I want without me even asking.
I just.
This is the carrot and turnip bed.
Yep, all the roots in
be good in
here.
winter.
So Umberline planted these, so
Yes.
I accept no responsibility.
If they turn out to be parsnips.
Could be anything. It's probably. I don't know what variety of carrots we've chosen, but we've had more success this year, and we're improving the soil around them so they've grown.
the carrots have been fantastic.
Yeah, not as many rude ones.
And so with the potatoes, it was a good year.
Yeah, we've still got a few of the spuds left.
Nice.
Come and see the parsnips.
Philip's going to be so happy about the parsnips. Oh, wow, they're big.
They're huge. Shall I pull one out? Let's have a look.
Can you even pull one out?
Not a hope. Okay. These were planted for the Christmas dinner, if you like.
Lovely.
So there should be quite a few dinners out of this lot. They're massive. Roasted with honey.
Yes,
Salt, pepper, and honey.
I have to say that in all the years that we have lived here, I have never seen so many vegetables still growing at this time of year. And it's not just the weather. You, Pavlina and Omberline, have been planting in waves and waves and waves and keeping it going.
Yeah, as soon as we're starting to run out of one thing, I've
Yeah.
got another tray. Well, Umberline has got another tray started, and
It's fabulous.
we're on the ball this time. No
Winter.
shortage of cabbage shoots this winter.
Thank you so much. That's been really, really lovely.
problem.
See you soon. Bye. What do you think of all the garden plans, Thor? I'm certain he's very inscrutable. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh, what?
It's not working halfway through.
No, that's the whole point, half and half.
I like the way that the moustache carries on. It's pretty cool, actually. Oh, that's really good, that side.
Yeah.
I quite like it.
Renaissance painting.
Yes, it has.
And you definitely have a bit of, I think I'd say more of an Edwardian explorer.
Yeah, I was hoping the twist would be higher, but Amaury said I have to keep it lower.
I
It
think
looks
lower
more
it looks-
ridiculous.
Yeah, it is more
I'm going
ridiculous
to be
that
one of
way.
these people that twist.
Have you got the special oil for it? Wax?
No, I put hair wax in it, which has not been to my advantage.
But when you think about it, we have a full month of growth. So hopefully
Yes.
I might have a little bit of a twist.
Ooh.
Oh,
If you get one, you've got to keep it.
oh I'm
That's
keeping
the
it.
rules.
Yeah, I think I might keep this.
How do you feel about that, Natty?
With any summer here.
So, sweeter, this is the more serious, urbane, Amaury. This is your rough and ready Amaury.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
Ah, so you got 2 for the price of 1.
Wonderful.
So when you bed, you have to sleep on one.
I buy that.
You're really going above and beyond for Amaury and Molly, aren't you?
And look at the delightful weather we have outside. It's only slightly stopped raining.
Yeah, it'll start again
It will
within a few
start
seconds.
imminently. Yeah, and it's also getting dark. But I'm sticking to Amaury's schedule.
How long do you need to walk Molly for every day?
45 minutes to an hour twice a day, and then another like 15 minutes.
So you're over 2 hours a day
Yeah, about
walking.
2.5. That's all right. That's okay. But it's just not in the rain. That wasn't the plan. I've got a special accessory that he's left me.
You do look awesome.
Yeah, and it's got settings.
Oh,
Okay.
very nice. Yeah.
We've got the other spotlight, and if we're both feeling in a party mood,
Molly
we've
looks
got
like
the sort of
partying.
strobe light effect.
What? Why would anyone ever need that? Yeah, go Molly.
So I'm ready, basically.
What is the strobe for?
I don't know. We can ask him when he comes back. But yeah, the mantra for tonight is: I like dogs. I like my friends. I like dogs. I like my friends.
Just keep
I
repeating
can
it.
do this.
You like dogs. You like your friends.
See you later.
See you later. I'll have a cup of tea. This is really exciting. You don't look excited.
I hope it's gonna be okay.
It's going to be great. Look at this.
Smells a lot like.
Oh, come on. It looks so good, Marie.
We'll see, we'll see.
I love all the bits that go with it as well. Ah, Monsieur Nicolas doing a great job of the lettuce.
It's like Halloween is still continuing.
It is very
So
good.
actually we put Philip at this end.
If anyone drops one in, they have a forfeit.
I got you.
Okay. I am not going to drop one in
You
there.
need to go like well in the.
Oh, you know what you're
bottom of
doing.
it. Tac, tac, tac.
Oh, perfectly done. Okay, Antoine, show us how it's done.
And speaking of games, we were talking about having a non-optional game night afterwards.
You said non-optional just so that I can't go to bed.
He likes to be in bed by 9.
I know, I'm very elderly. See, shouldn't have chosen an older girlfriend.
You have chosen a younger boyfriend.
Gosh, it looks good.
I am the dog whisperer.
How did the walk go?
As you can tell, I'm still alive. My hair has exponentially gone frizzy and frizzier with every walk. I have one walk left of the day at about 11:30.
What, it really doesn't end?
No, no.
What just happened? The whole thing suddenly lit.
Bonfire night.
Antoine, you dropped it. Okay, Marie, what is the forfeit going to be?
Run around the fountain
ça va.
and with the dog running after you. With Molly.
For 45 minutes, thereby killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
I'm happy with that forfeit.
Antoine doesn't look delighted. In your slippers? Don't hit one of the posts. 1 lap. Wow, the dog's going much faster. 2 laps.
My thing.
No way. You better join him. Go on, Marie. We'll have the whole family out here soon. Oh no, the dog's confused. She's going the wrong way. Very nicely done, Antoine.
Look.
And nice. And Marie is nearly there because she took the inner lap.
Smart.
That's very smart, yeah.
It's quite athletic, this whole fondue thing.
From the lake,
Okay.
you go.
To the end of the lawn and back.
To the end of the lawn, no problem.
Please don't go across the end of the lawn.
Yeah. I would use my snazzy head accessory, but it's. If you hear a scream, that's because I fell into a molehill.
Good luck.
I'm gonna do it too.
You didn't even drop one in, Antoine. Oh. You are definitely working off the calories.
I have chaussures.
Your poor slippers.
Yeah. Look.
It's good night from us at Lalande, but if you'd like a little more French life, you can go over to my other channel, Stephanie's Grand Tour of Europe, where my new video is premiering straight after this video. Join us for our extraordinary tour of Burgundy, where we're hopping in a hot air balloon, flying over the vineyards, getting a behind-the-scene tour from the owners of the Chateau Diaries, visiting some of the most prestigious vineyards in Burgundy, tasting delicious food, and, of course, incredible wines. Before going, I want to say a huge thank you to all of my patrons, especially Elizabeth Scanlon, Sven Schreiber, Jennifer Scott, Jennifer Shanks, Sharon, and Rebecca Shorrock. Thank you for everything you do for Lalande. Good night to everyone, and I look forward to seeing you back at the chateau on Thursday.